Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you find yourself on the globe. My name is Bonstradamus. Well, I rarely make videos on national issues simply because a whole lot of people are pushing a lot of junks across the social platforms. Those I can describe as people trying to cash out on the social media, but then people of our generation, we always overlook those things, come out and make certain addresses that are important in nation or required in nation building. Just a few days ago, Wole Soyinka came up and started accusing Peter Obi and Labour Party of trying to ethnicize Nigerian 2023 presidential election. And among the statements I made, he tried as much as he can to put it on Peter Obi that Peter Obi was trying to use the force of arms and force of lies to assert his victory at the 2023 presidential election. And then tried to ethnicize, regionalize the Labour Party. Excuse me, sir. We don't have to reinvigorate or exhume the skeletons, the deadly skeletons of ethnic politics in Nigeria. Excuse me, Mr. Wole Soyinka, we have to go back. From where did ethnic politics start? If not from the infamous cross-carrying in the Western Regional Assembly. But I don't have to go there because it becomes retrogressive if we go living in the past instead of talking of the present. But then, excuse me, sir, if age is having an impact on our sense of reason, I think sometimes, like the big masquerade on the scene, we just have got to leave and avoid overstaying in the arena whereby kids can start abusing or insulting us. Wole Soyinka, you were around when 2023 election started, the campaign for 2023 election started. And you were around during the period of voter registration in Lagos. What happened? A lot of people were abused, assaulted, wounded, maimed. People of certain ethnic composition were denied registration. What did you say? But you came up now after the election, the bungled election by Yakubu. You came up and started saying that Peter Obi, he came toward, he's trying to ethnicize Nigerian politics. Excuse me, sir. It's very, very unbecoming, very embarrassing of a literally icon, a noble laureate like you. I wondered, when I heard you talking, whether this was Wole Soyinka I used to know, and the man died. Because that work remains one of the classics that I've ever read. I wondered if this was Wole Soyinka who flew into the Biafran enclave to negotiate for a peaceful settlement of the dispute between the secessionists and the federal government, which now resulted in you being gold or thrown into jail by General Yakubu government. I wondered if this was the same Wole Soyinka who canvassed for non-supply of ammunition to the warring factions in the Nigerian Civil War. I wondered if it was the same Wole Soyinka that spoke. But sir, prior to 2015 election, I guess, you started faltering. First of all, if we have to go back, reflect on what led to this infamous regime that is now prancing around in Nigeria, creating a whole lot of hardship. We have to reflect on how it came about. Wole Soyinka, the pioneers, the breadwinners were the ones that brought this hydra-headed monster that we is suffering from the days of Buhari regime. You, Wole Soyinka, was among those who heaped a lot of insults on President Jonathan. I can remember that. Called him rudderless, called him directionless, called him all sorts of names, and paved the way for an infamous regime that we've never experienced in this country. Today, the youths are all over the place gallivanting. They are in no jobs. Today, they are jackpying. You, sir, was among the factors that brought in what is happening now. Excuse me. During the elections proper, do you want to tell us that you never saw people who were shot, people who were wounded, people who were maimed, women, wives, who nearly lost their eyes? Wole Soyinka didn't raise any whimper. He didn't make any noise. Excuse me. And you are coming around to reinvigorate, exhume the skeleton of ethnic fault lines that we knew in the past, which 2023 election set out to erase. I ask you, after Kingibe Abiola election, which other election can you beat your chest and say that this election was so good that it cut across all ethnic fault lines, if not 2023 election? Excuse me, sir, I ain't got much to say about this. But I want to tell you that it is very embarrassing, and the last hope, beacon of hope, that this country has got is the middle class and the literate class. Under French Revolution, when things became so bad, it was people of your class, the literate ones, that led the way, that brought about the democracy that is being enjoyed, yes, in the world, from France, made in France, because if we have to talk about real democracy started from France, where Queen Antoinette and the king were murdered. When the tax collectors were becoming so despotic, autocratic, yes, maiming and killing people just like what happened in 2023. The people took to the street. You accuse PWB of trying to mobilize or use the PWB mobilizer used during the NSAS protest that saw the system mowing down the kids who were left hopeless for a very long time. And the government, the shameless government of Lagos State, came out and said there wasn't anybody killed. And the other time they came out and said that they were burying 300-something cops. So from where did these cops come? When all this happened, you didn't raise a whimper. You didn't say anything. Excuse me, sir. I think the time has come for you to recruit a young person who we coordinate. Sift through your public addresses before it's released to the public arena. My name is Bonsu Diamonds, and I just wanted to make one on common sense. Good morning.